Welcome back to City Skylines and Roundabout City. So, what I've done off camera is I've put the rest of the tram lines in. So we have tram lines going from west to east. So on each of these here you can see we've got tram lines there, there, one up here, here. So tram lines run from west to east, bus lines run from north to south. So let's see how that goes. It did destroy a few houses on the way, unfortunately. So we'll continue the city. We'll try and grow it back to where it was and get to the next milestone is the plan of action. So let us continue. So let's get some zoning done. So we need to... No, that one's zone. What we got? Commercial. Let's pop some commercial in here. So all the tram stops are in the centre of the roundabout. As you can see, there's a tram stop there. Is a tram coming? And there's a tram stop there. So I'll put the tram stops where the commercial is. Hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference, but we shall see. So yeah, it's going okay at the moment. Traffic coming in is alright. Seems to be working okay. So maybe a city full of roundabouts does work. So we'll see. But the never-ending problem of these single, I would say double square, these here go abandoned very, very quickly. I can't do much about that. We haven't done it on the roundabout sort of system, so I can't really do much about it. So what we're going to do is I think we'll concentrate on this side of the map and get this built up. So we've got some more commercial. Should we fill this one in? Yeah, let's fill this one in. Put some commercial in there. There's no tram stop there though, on that one, or bus stop, so they don't have to walk. Well, there's worse things that they can do, isn't it? You might put some footpaths or something in at some point. Could do that, yeah. So we might do that at some point, put a load of bicycle lanes or whatever. Bit of a queue here for the tram. We've got a tram coming. Any trams coming? Maybe not. There's one here. Oh, there it is. Is everybody going to get on that one? Off we go then. Everybody's on. Thank you. What's that now? Squirrel. A squirrel on a donut. Okay, don't often see that. A squirrel on a donut. Right. Let me think. Yeah, we'll do this one. I'm going to leave that one free, I think. So these two I'm going to leave free because they're on the main route in and out of the city. So I don't really want to put anything in there at the moment. So let's just have a look and see how we're getting on. So power, we need some more power. Stalling, we're okay. So let's get some more power in. So where did we have our power station? We've got two power stations there. So we can pop another one in here. Excuse me. There we go. What's going on here? Oh, they're waiting for the tram. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Everywhere looks okay. Apart from abandoned buildings down here. So yeah, this map's quite different. Doing this roundabout type thing, it's something different. It's not the normal grid layout or some of the other layouts I've done. So I'm finding this one quite interesting, really. Hopefully you lot are as well. So I'm finding it interesting to see if it works, especially when we start getting the high density stuff. Because that'll be very interesting when we start getting that, as to whether or not this works. Let's just fill all this in, just so when the residential demand comes back, we've got plenty of space for everybody. There we go. I suppose looking ahead to the future, it's like, where are we going to put certain things? Where will we put office blocks? I mean, maybe in the centre here. Maybe the office blocks could go all the way in the centre. On these bits. Could be an idea. Because we could basically put them here and run them all the way around and have a big space in the middle. Yeah, we'll think about that when we unlock them. But at the moment it's a bit of slow progress. Unfortunately, we're waiting for demand to pick up. We've got demand for commercial still. Shall we pop some commercial in over this side, just so it's this roundabout's getting done? So yeah, so I'm going to continue with this save for a little while. I've got the special challenge one that I got set by somebody. That's ongoing. There'll be another part to that coming up very soon. But this one we're going to continue for a little while because I'm finding it quite interesting. Just to see what's... in fact, let's have a look. What's our... I want to see what our traffic flow is like. That's our transport link. Here we go. Our traffic flow is 92% now. So these are only red or sort of orange because they're well sort of used routes rather than having loads of traffic on them. As you can see, there's no traffic really on that. It's just a well used route, which I ain't got an issue with. Okay, so we've still got demand for commercial, but I don't think anybody's... No, we've zoned that one out, but nobody's moving into that one. Still got some people moving in, which is what we want. Don't think there's anything else that we can put down really at the moment, because I think we unlocked, or I think we've done everything that we've unlocked on the last milestone. So really it's just a waiting game just to see what else we can... I don't think... Have we got footpaths yet? We have got footpaths. Should we think about putting some paths in? So if we have a footpath network, how would we do that? Let's go to a square that's not been built on, as in over here. So if we put a footpath in, how would we do that? Not sure how that would work, but maybe we'll just build everything and then take it from there. So there's no commercial moving in this roundabout here. excuse me, for some bizarre reason, even though we got the demand for it. Let's put some in here. Let's see if they decide that they want to build along here, because it's near to their houses and stuff. There, well, see, building straight away, but they didn't build over there. How's our sewage doing? Yep, that's fine. Another abandoned building. So I'm still suffering with the after effects of yet another cold. So, excuse the voice, excuse the sniffing and the coughing. Quick slip of coffee. It's looking quite nice in there. There's some trees in it. Got some solar panels on that one. It's looking quite nice actually. City's looking nice. Tell you what, let's whack it up to 3 times speed and let's get some progress. So yeah, so I've put the tram terminal up here, and then the main link goes all the way down here to link all the different routes west to east. As you can see, these routes are a bit redundant now because excuse me, because all the trams are actually on there. As you can see. Bit of crime over there. Okay. We've got a police department. Should we put one down here just to cover that area? Nothing else that's of any note. Put that up to the power. There we go. Oh, now they decide to build in there, now that they've got the police in. Fair enough. Water intakes are there. Looking nice. So yeah, not a lot really happening, is there? Just building towards that next milestone, but our demand is quite low, that's the problem. Excuse me. Which we can't do much about, really. I mean, we've got plenty of green for residential, so as soon as we get a demand, that's filling up. Commercial again. Still got the demand for commercial, so we might as well zone more commercial up. Our industry is looking okay. Are there many people that are waiting at tram stops around here? A few people there. So there are people getting off the trams. Some people waiting. That might get busier as the city expands. Okay, so let's have a look. Really just want to do this, but I don't want to do too much up here. But we might fill these in. Might leave this bit free. In fact, we will do. Let's just fill this in. Excuse me. Let's just fill all this in. Got a bit of a fire there. We've got the fire brigade coming to the petrol station. Here they come. Behind the tram. That's out. And still more demand for commercial. least we've got plenty of commercial zones anyway, which is or potential for commercial zones, which means we should be able to keep up with demand, hopefully. Residential wise, we've got plenty of space for residential. We've not got water down here. Okay. That should solve that little problem. Yep, which it does. Good. So we're just a bit stagnating on this one, unfortunately. Our next milestone's 4,000? 4,800, yeah. So we've got a little way to go yet. So what I might do is just let this run. Just so we can get close to the next milestone, and then we can continue from there, because at the moment there's not really a lot going on. So that's what we'll do. So if you got this far, then I do appreciate you watching. If you like the video, drop a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Every subscriber does help. And I'll catch you again soon.